because we're going to turn it around and we're going to start winning again. We're going to win so much. We're going to win at every level. We're going to win with every single facet. We're going to win so much, you may even get tired of winning. And you'll say, please, please, it's too much winning. We can't take it anymore. Mr. President, it's too much. And I'll say, no, it isn't. We have to keep winning. We have to win more. We're going to win more.
Good evening. Good evening. Good morning. Good afternoon if you're somewhere else on the planet. Welcome to January 1st, 2020. It is a new year. It is a new day. It is a new day. It is a new year. It is a new decade. And I just wanted to get on here. I don't want to be on here very long. Maybe I'll do 10 minutes. I don't know. And just say a happy new year to everybody. What's up, Rodwell, Timotei, happy new year, Sensei. What's up, everybody? I know most of the world is probably tired of celebrations and whatnot, as is tends to happen on a New Year's Eve. We didn't do much tonight, but it's funny when you don't have TV. It's like I'm scrambling to find something on YouTube to do the countdown. You're just about to head to bed. Well, Migs, this isn't going to be anything terribly important. If you want to just if you want to go to bed, it's all right. It's all right. It's all good. This is called New Year. Happy New Year, clean slate. Let's start over. For good or for ill, wisely or otherwise, wise or otherwise, I have unblocked everyone. The block list is clear. So, if people want to come in here, I'm blanket forgiving everyone, even Comic Artist Pro Secrets, as far as the block list goes. So I have General Grudge says unwise, and Ronald Stevens says, "Oh boy." Well, you know what? I had a heart full of forgiveness, and I'm a guy. I like to give people a second chance. Right? I do it all the time. I've given people third, fourth, fifth, sixth chances. Time to make amends. That's right. If people want to come back in here and be cool, then God bless them. They are welcome back into the house. The slate is clean. My block list is completely empty. And I'll tell you what, that actually took a while. There's no option to select all and unblock. So I had to go through. And they're not like all the names are different. And instead of the X being at the beginning where you could just click and then the next name would pop up and you could just click. You have to find the end and like you're like moving the mouse back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And I'll tell you what, guys, we had a lot of blocked names up in there. This is not the place to start strumming your guitar. Get your mental healthy. General Grudge says, by the way, I think you're a good writer. Well, thank you, General Grudge. I do appreciate that. Model 316 has that exact same guitar in black. You want to pull a chair up here, Elijah, and stream with me? Awful Redneck says, nothing could go wrong. Don't listen, jam out. Nothing could go wrong. You need a pen. For what reason do you need a pen?
I lost my riff book and I need to write another one.
Well, then you're gonna have to find yourself a pen, young man.
With a pencil?
I have pencils and I have art pens. I have art pencils, which have art lead in them. Oh, wait, does this have black lead in it? This does have black lead in it. Let's get down to business. Yeah, let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Did you send me daughters when I asked for sons? I don't know. My daughter knows the rest of that song. I don't know. That's all. That's all I got. Happy New Year, Propter Hawk. Happy New Year. Bring back the drawing streams already. I've been missing those. Well, I'm currently I am in writing mode currently. So I've paged out. I've paginated all of the beats and the scenes for all of Lone Star 3. This song brought to you by booze. No, don't be silly. This is actually booze, but it's part champagne, it's part some weird German drink that tastes like lychee, and then part apple. No, not part apple. Apple. Hey, apple. Hey, apple. And then part soda water, tonic water, maybe something. I don't know. It's some drink my wife concocted. It's good though. It's good. It's very light and refreshing. Mark Trafford says, I'm already 20 hours into 2020. Get was the times. Get was the times? Are you in Germany? No, wait. Germany is 9 hours ahead. So 20 hours ahead. That's actually 1 o'clock. So you would be 19 hours ahead. Mark Trafford, are you in like Singapore or something? Wait, 20 hours ahead. So you're 4 hours behind me.
I hate calculating times.
No, that means you're 3 hours behind me. You're in Hawaii. Australia. One of those places in the Pacific Ocean. Calliope says, this is our fault. We started pressuring Mike for Lone Star 3, and now we get no drawn and quartered. We do get drawn and quartered. And I was thinking about doing D&D. What do you guys think about doing Dungeons and Dragons from?
Yes. Yes.
You don't get a vote.
Yes, I
do. All right. D&D. So I'm asking my boys at lunch. I'm like, all right, if I do D&D, what if I let you pick pick what I draw? And he goes, Beholder. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna draw a giant eyeball.
Dude, a flump.
What the flump?
Look it up.
Yeah. Dragons. I love dragons. Yeah, if anything, I'll probably draw. In fact, I was drawing some dragons today. So for those who you don't know, English bad, good speaking tonight. I'm doing. Let me show you. Where is it? Is it in here? Okay, see this thing? This little San Diego Comic-Con box. My wife wants me to do a so here's okay. First of all, let me not get too distracted in the midst of my distraction. So there's my mom's friends with a lady who runs a jewelry company, extremely successful in Japan, called I don't know, freaking something Ashtar something, Star of Ashtar, I forget. But they do these. This is like a 18 karat gold with a crystal, right? And this little Asian dragon design was very popular. So she asked me to design a dragon, a Western dragon pendant. And so I've been doing a couple of those designs. So that's what I'm doing. Since you're giving them away, I'll take 2. No, I'm not giving nothing away. So, okay. So my wife, she looks at this little box. It's a San Diego Comic-Con box. And she's like, what if you did little gift boxes like this for Lone Star? Like you could do, you could do pins and whatever, trading cards and knickknacks. Any kind of knickknacks that I could fit in here and offer those up via Indiegogo, I suppose she means to do. But it would be like a little Lone Star gift card full of Lone Star collectibles. I don't know. That sounds like a lot of work. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that's like a good idea? Or is that like... I don't want to waste time doing stuff like this when I should be working on comics. Because then I have to design stuff. I have to design the pins. I have to design whatever it is I would want to put in a little gift box, a little collector's box. And then I'd have to design the box, right? And it would be like some sort of gold foiled Lone Star thing. I'm already talking to my friend. I'm already talking to my... Did I put that gold thing back in there? Lone Star patch, yeah. I'm talking to my friend about doing a Lone Star action figures. See, again, Bianca only cares about the graphic novel itself. And that's what I'm like, Bianca. But I know there's people, they like their knickknacks. They like their little collectibles, right? There's not a lot of collectibles for Lone Star. Essentially just the dog tags. Josh Graydon, what? Why am I not? What do you want? Pay attention to you. Okay, what did you say? I don't see you saying anything, so I've been paying attention, more or less. I just want the comic. Junkyard says dog tag. Yeah. I don't think a Lone Star bomber jacket would fit in that little tiny box. I'm waiting for the mega action figure. Anyways, bomber jacket style patch seems like a cool idea. I think giveaways can be interesting when they relate to the characters somehow. Well, this wouldn't be a giveaway, right? This would be like a purchasable pack of stuff. Lone Star $50 coins. That I did think about doing a giveaway because those things, I forget. I found them. I found the place that makes them. I don't remember how. I think somebody sent me the link to the place that makes those, and it's really not that much to make them. And I was thinking, I could probably make a dozen of these things and just do them as giveaways. Because trying to make money off of selling coins on Indiegogo. What a waste of time. But as I was saying, my friend who has, I told you about him, he has a soda company. I've been going back and forth with him because he's trying to figure out a way. He gave me these prices for making Lone Star Cola, a Lone Star soda. And I'm like, I am not going to charge my fans, Lone Star fans, freaking, $8 for a bottle of soda or something. When, you add in shipping and all that stuff, it's like, why I wouldn't pay that. I wouldn't ask my fans to pay that. So we're trying to think of something wherein it would be a collector's thing. So maybe it'll come with an exclusive trading card. Maybe we can limit them to like 100 copies. I don't know, something like that. I don't know. He seems interested in doing it, and he would handle all the fulfillment and all that stuff. And I'm like, I don't, you know what? It would be fun, so I don't even care about making money off of it. If it's something that you guys would be interested in, I would do it for like, I would just tell them like, whatever your cost is, just sell it for that. What am I going to make $1 off a freaking bottle of soda? So if I did it like 100, I wouldn't even bother. I wouldn't even care. Sell that soda pop. It would be more for just the fun of seeing guys with like, hey, I've got Lone Star soda. And so what I want to do, he sent me a picture. Tell me what you think about this. Tell me what you think. So what I would want to do is like one of these bottles, right? Now, these are expensive, larger bottles, but they're resealable and collectible. So you could actually drink the soda and then save the bottle completely intact. So it's not like you wouldn't like take off a logoed lid or something like that. He has them in clear as well, but I kind of like the brown one. Right? How cool would it be to have a little Lone Star thing, and then it would come with like a little Lone Star signed trading card or something. And again, I would essentially be doing all this for free because, oh gosh, listen to this. It's shipping. Shipping is what freaking gets you right in the butt. Shipping 3 pounds, as I know perfectly well, is $10 to $15 in the United States. This isn't, you can't send something like this media mail, right? Right? You can't do it. So, to fill and pack a bottle and to ship it would be like $14 to $29, which, that's the thing. That would be cost. So I wouldn't be like, all right, we'll charge $15 to $30 and I'll make a whole dollar off of selling a bottle of soda. No. So this would completely be for, if I did it, he seems to want to do it. If I did it, if I allowed him to do it, it would just be for you guys who want to have a fun little, very exclusive collectible. I wouldn't be making any money off of it. It would just be for you guys. And if you tell me it's not worth it, then obviously it's not worth it to me. Honestly, because I did ask him about it at first.
How about a plastic bag full of soda?
How about a plastic bag? There you go. Victor's thinking outside the box. So what happened was, I was like, I wonder if this would be feasible and something that would actually be worth doing. So I asked him, and then he gave me the cost on everything and the cost of shipping and everything. And I'm like, oh, forget it, dude. I'm not charging somebody $60 for a 12 pack of soda, because after shipping a 12 pack is like, it's heavy and expensive. So he's been like coming back at me over and over again with different options. And I'm like, dude, I wouldn't even, this would be nothing but a waste of time for me. I'm like, maybe if like you could just handle everything, I don't even care about making any money. And you just, we designed a cool retro label, because with that bottle, I'd want it to be like a World War II kind of a label, kind of like from, I don't know, some kind of cool label, like that stuff from that video game. What's that?
Fallout.
like the Fallout bottle or the Fallout soda or something like that. But it would be a Lone Star thing. But again, it would just have to be something I know that some people would actually be interested in doing.
You could just ship them the soda mix.
No.
They have to make their own.
No,
soda.
because it's the bottle. It's not the soda. It doesn't
It's
matter
the
if it's filled
jug.
with water. Okay. Junkyard Dunn said, not worth doing it. If he handles everything, let him do it, and the hardcore fans will purchase it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because would it be worth doing it? Okay, bottom line, it's not worth doing for me. Is it something any of you would even want just as a collectible is my question. Because he'd handle everything. He'd handle the shipping. He'd handle the labeling and all that stuff. All I would do is he would get a set of cards or something, the exclusive cards printed. I would just sign those, give them back to him, and be like, all right, this is something fun for the fans. All it cost me is a little bit of time. I waste all kinds of time for you guys. I'd rather you mail us locks of your hair. That's a little creepy, Josh. Comics Gate says, not a snowball's chance in hell. No thanks. Comics Gate, I'm not a big soda fan either. I'm with you. Brandon Moore says it would be tempting. Steve Swanson says a miniature bottle like that with soda syrup for those with soda streams. Well, no, those bottles I showed you, those are like I think 16-ounce bottles. I think you said they were 16 or 24. No, they're 16-ounce, 500 milliliter bottles. They also have it in blue, which actually might be the ideal color for Lone Star.
That looks so weird, though.
It does look a little weird. But if I did it in blue and I did maybe I don't know what flavors he has. I don't know, some flavor that matches with blue. That could be pretty cool. I actually just like these bottles. I actually bought a bottle of something with a bottle like this and just kept the bottle because I like the bottles. And I'm a hoarder. So let's see. Not worth doing. You might be able to just Justin Trudeau style Lone Star water boxes. I heard some people got some hair with Lone Star one. Okay, can we stop with the hair? Yeah, I get it. At least you know I packed them myself. Mike, not really looking to give Coca-Cola a run for their money at all. Produce a sticker pack on the next campaign. I was thinking about it, Victor. I was very much thinking about doing stickers for the next campaign. I would be interested in hearing some of your guys' thoughts on that. Would be tempting. Fill them with whiskey. How about a nice single malt scotch?
Do you need a permit to sell alcohol?
Yes, you do need a permit to sell alcohol. So, I buy books and art. I probably would not buy a soda bottle unless the art was amazing on the bottle. So probably not, but a soft maybe. The bottle would look nice in Star Wars Girl's office. Those bottles are good for holding Belgian ales. Lone Star IPA. No. Yes, a teeny tiny bottle. No, I need your hair, Mike. No. Happy New Year, y'all, says Damnation. Happy New Year to you, Damnation. Peter Sharon for $2 says Happy New Year to you and your. Peter, Happy New Year to you and yours as well, brother. A piece of Mike with every package. Just a little bit of my DNA. We'll put it right in the bottle with your soda. Environmentally speaking, drink from the hose. Pinups, like your boy Zach. I've been thinking about that. I don't like the idea of folding posters. I really don't. But I don't know what size. I could do one of two things. I could do lithograph size prints. I'd have to do a minimum of like 500, which means I'd be sitting on them for a while, probably. But they would have to be shipped separately in their own tubes with their own shipping. I could do signed limited edition lithograph prints, or I can do 11 by 17 digital art prints. By digital, I mean it's on a digital press. The lithographs would be on a legit actual 4-color press. And I could do those as a add-on item or a separate item on but I don't know who would be interested in that either. I know people do like art prints. What?
Nobody.
Very helpful. Oh, I got a $10 over here. What's this? Risey Lee for $10 Australian says, Mogwai I love. Mogwai I love you too. Mogwai I love to you.
No. Get that face out of here.
Thank you very much, Risey.
Get that face out of here.
What face? Max?
No, Micah's face.
Micah's face?
Show me your face.
What's wrong with your face? What are you doing?
It looks like that.
Yes, it is 1:16 in the morning, and all my children are now coming in to wish everybody a Happy New Year! What?
Happy New Year.
What is he saying?
Board game.
Board game?
Board game.
No, it's 1:16. It's too late now for board game. What's in your mouth, dude?
It's a pretzel. Where's my tablet?
A pretzel?
I think.
Lone Star whiskey.
Where's my tablet, Micah?
You gonna do the soda?
I don't know. We're talking about it.
Oh, really?
Military challenge coin is perfect for Lone Star. Yeah, but it's not something I would want to sell of itself. That's again, if my wife's idea of doing a little gift box, that does sound like something that would be cool to put in a gift box. Molly Ringwald just snuck up on you. Will next Lone Star have a metal print? Every campaign I do will have a metal print. And they will all only have as many as the first 100, I think. So, yep.
Only as many as.
I tell you what, when it comes time to print those things, there's a boy, just the ones I had to print for the Meg campaign because it was 3 for each camp. Oh my gosh, those things get so expensive. Mark never liked folded posters either. That is, yeah, I'm with you. I am with you. I hate folded posters. Micah, why are you climbing under my table? Pay Eden, a baby Yoda. She cut her hair. Yes, she did. Actually, for the first time, she didn't cut her hair, did she? Tell him what you did, Eden.
I did. I cut my hair, and then someone else cut my hair.
She was trying to shave a little bit off the back. Why were you using a razor?
Because that's how you do it. It's to cut the dragon across. You clearly don't know how to cut hair.
And she shaved a big old chunk out of the back of her neck. So we had to take her to a barber to give her a fade so that the giant chunk, and I'm telling you, it was like this big
That's
big
because
old
I tried to fix it and
hole.
then I made it worse.
She just shaved a giant chunk out of the back of her head, so she's like, I have to go to the bathroom.
No, I was not. I was laughing the whole time. I thought it was pretty funny.
Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year from Awful Furious and Calliope. Absolutely. Happy New Year's to one and all. Thank you all for being part of this weird little group that spends time watching my family make jokes at my expense. Risey Lee says, Mogwai love. Mogwai love. Mogwai. You know what Mogwai is? You never seen Gremlins?
Oh, yeah, I've seen it from them.
Mogwai. Oh my gosh, this is gonna get weird.
You didn't have to do that.
It's just one of the things I can do. I can do Mogwai. I can do Gizmo.
I can do that. You the Chewbacca.
No. Yeah.
Shoot Chewbacca.
Junkyard Don says, I knew it. Calliope said, it's fun to hand out with you, Mike. It's fun to hand out with you too, Calliope. Well, this is a clip now. Congrats, sir. That's directly from the movie. I know, right? Edwin understands that language. Ooh, a Zippo or a Lone Star folding knife. Can you send knives through? Oh, I wonder.
Oh, you're gonna get demonetized.
I wonder.
You can have weapons on stream as long as you're not using them to kill someone or hurt someone.
Stop it.
I wonder if you can make. I wonder how much that would be.
What? To make knives?
Are
With
you
my
drunk, Mike?
refund.
No. I knew it. I knew it. I never got why they try to make fun of you with Mogwais. What's the connection? I don't know. I never really watched any of those.
It's because the guy who originally gave out the Mogwai was like a Japanese guy in the shop.
It's Chinese. That was freaking. What's his face?
Oh yes, I know the actor from
James Hong. I think it was James Hong. Was it James Hong? No, maybe not.
I don't know. The old Chinese man. I bought knives via mail, no problem.
The old Chinese man.
Sounds funky.
Was it James Hong? Oh no, it was dude from freaking Kung Fu. It was Kung Fu dude.
Mr. Wing.
Open rink in no. Open image in no tab. Gosh, that's so tiny.
Oh, that's
Oh,
sweet.
yeah.
Quality picture.
Yeah, I'm not going to even bother showing it. Are you drunk, Mike? No, I'm not drunk.
Not yet.
Okay, that is strange. Okay, we are weird. It is true, is it not? I'll take my refund now, Mike. Can you imitate Howie Mandel? Maybe.
Some gloves on.
Gremlins and Critters were awesome as a kid. Gremlins was a great movie, really. The story about it, the girlfriend who was what's her face, right? From Fast Times. Why am I forgetting every name right now?
I think Isaac really likes
Good Lord, another clip coming. Yeah. Eden got the Studio Ghibli box set, and so they've been doing nothing but watching Studio Ghibli movies for the last 3 days.
Isaac keeps putting them on.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I got mine from America. No problem at all. I think you're talking. Phoebe Cates. Thank you, Cult Film, Miggs, and Brandon, and Kevin. Everybody knows who Phoebe Cates is. Oh, waka waka waka. My daughter doesn't know who Phoebe Cates is, so I'm sorry for all of you. I have to look up Phoebe Cates now. And I will look up images. I do have Safe Search on. That's what she looked like in share screen application window. Phoebe Cates.
You're gonna demonetize.
Why?
She's
Huh?
inappropriately dressed.
Where?
In that picture.
She's in a bathing suit.
Whatever. I don't make the YouTube rules.
By the way, married to one of the coolest actors in Hollywood, Kevin Kline.
Why is he one of the coolest?
Oh my gosh, I have to show you guys. You guys are missing out. Kevin Kline is like the best. So he deserves Phoebe Cates.
Why was he?
But she was like, you know, every 80s.
She's gonna be in Stranger Things,
Really?
season 3. Phoebe Cates.
No, get out of town.
Stranger Things. I don't care about Stranger.
No one cares about you not caring about Stranger
I'm
Things.
sure someone does. Someone agrees with me.
Stranger Things has always been full of references, but this season 3 is particularly obsessed with actress Phoebe Cates,
Oh, she's just mentioned.
who's mentioned in 3 different episodes of the series. Cates is called the perfect woman and even makes a cameo of sorts on season 3. Oh yeah, we already watched
Season
this.
3's already. Oh.
Remember the standout in the last episode when they're in the video store and he like falls over and there's a standout from Fast Times at Ridgemont High and it's Phoebe Cates doing this with that bathing suit she's gonna do because she opens up her bathing suit in that scene. But
Oh, so
I
she's
didn't.
a whore?
Terrible. Who teaches you these things? Old Chinese man. Yes. James Hong is immortal. I've met James Hong. I actually had his phone number and I've talked to him on the phone about doing some possible stuff. But that was in the 90s, back when he was a young. I'm just kidding. That guy is ancient. I don't know. You know, his first movie was with Clark Gable. That's how old James Hong is. I mean, like, I don't think that guy's ever going to die. David Carradine. No, it wasn't David Carradine. Let's see. I think I need to skip down here because I'm way behind in the chat. Phoebe Cates did a lot of movies in a bikini. I can't really remember. I mean, when she married Kevin Kline, I think she kind of retired. She was in I Love You to Death with Kevin Kline, which I think might be where they met. Wow, if you guys haven't seen I Love You to Death, I love that movie. Hey ladies, Monopoly. So I Love You to Death it was a true story about this guy who was a serial womanizer, right? And his wife finds out that he's been cheating on him with all these women. And so she sets out to kill him with the help of her mother. And but this guy like won't die. Like she overdoses him with like 40 sleeping pills and he's just, hey ladies, Monopoly, and they play Monopoly all night. And then she shoots him, but because she had already overdosed him with sleeping pills, his blood pressure was so low that he didn't lose enough blood to die. And it's a true story. And then when at the end, it's like spoilers. He's like, He's like, you love me with such a passion that you'd rather see me dead than with another woman. I never had a woman love me like this. He's like, he falls back in love with her because she loves him so much that she'd rather kill him than see him with another woman. It's a really good movie. It's called I Love You to Death. I highly recommend. I highly recommend it. Can somebody get me a water bottle? Not that one. I'll take it. But yeah, it's a good one. So she's in that and Gremlins and what else is people saying? Drop Dead Fred kind of killed her career, really. Women be crazy. Right? Right? That's beautiful, sister. You seen the new Rambo, Mike? You need to take Eden to go see it. Go see it. It's at the Red Box. I can go. Actually, I'd probably get it on Amazon. By the way, we bought Joker on Amazon, so we can watch that now anytime we want.
Fell asleep.
I was so tired. I fell asleep for about 10 minutes.
The disrespect.
I know.
Movie. 10 minutes? We're like a third of the movie.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah, for a third of the movie.
Mm-mm.
Like, because you just started snoring.
Oh,
so loud
stop.
and annoying.
Stop. James Hong is definitely old school. Yes. I only do eyes. I have pictures. What year was that? 95? Yeah, we've got pictures with James Hong. My wife in her Mortal 2 costume. And then at a Wildstorm party, he was there. And so, yeah. He was incredibly good in Kung Fu Panda. Oh, yeah, he plays Poe's
Poe's dad?
Poe's dad.
What's his name? Oh, I don't
Poe's dad, the
remember.
duck.
Yeah, I know.
Or goose or whatever the hell he is. Is it a duck? Is it a duck? I don't know. Shelly Rena says, good morning. My goodness, you guys. Thanks for still being online for those of us that work every holiday. Shelly, thank you for being here with us. I only wanted to do this for about 10 minutes, and now it's been 43 minutes and 40 seconds. I'm not very good at doing short streams. Who are you talking to at this time of night?
His boyfriend.
You should be in bed, young man. It's 1:32.
Young man?
Young man.
That's young lady to you.
Josh Graydon agrees with Elijah and says, Stranger Things can die in a bloody hole. It's
Yay.
terrible.
It's not that bad.
I like Stranger Things. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, Eden needs to see that movie so she can know what happens to thousands of girls like her.
Kind of creepy.
What movie?
Rambo.
Oh, Rambo. Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Elijah looks like a skinny Jason Momoa. Victor, you say the weirdest things, but you always have. That's
You
kind of
spelled
why
my
you're
name
here.
wrong.
Consistency.
Yeah, Elijah. Damnation says, when I saw Joker, someone kept falling asleep and making noise, and they kicked him out when the Joker was killing his mom.
Oh my gosh.
Like and share, everyone. Like and share. And for you war campaigners who have previously, who are here giving me a thumbs down, and you're watching anyways, and you're here thinking that you're still blocked on my channel.
Watch time.
Oh, it doesn't matter. That stuff doesn't matter.
No,
I've unblocked you all. I've unblocked everyone. That's what the clean slate, let's start over part of this is. Everyone has been unblocked from my channel. So feel free to comment. I believe in second chances. I'm giving everyone a second chance. And if you abuse that privilege, then you'll be asking for a third chance next January, I guess.
Oh, so you only give second chances once a year?
Phobic Zeno says, "Oh, good, I'm finally unblocked." Indeed, you are. So yeah, as long as everyone just be good, be nice, be chill, and you're welcome back in my house. So thank you. Peter Sharon says it's pretty awesome of me. Several of my people are saying probably a bad idea, but hey, it's easy enough to block people again, so I'm just going to let everybody have a chance to be decent people again. All right? 33 to 3 dislikes. That's an okay ratio. It's not bad. It's 36 likes now. It gives us wrenches something to do in the near future. I don't know. I think a lot of those guys were probably caught up in the hullabaloo. I don't even know what to call it. Just the people who, were fed this, let's get even with Mike. Let's get back at Mike. All that stuff. They might have got caught up. Oh, Phobic says he's not war campaign anymore. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Phobic, and Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah and all that good stuff. Happy to have you back. And happy you're not war campaign anymore. The cultish comics gate, says Furious TV. It's an interesting thing. Someone did ask something about it earlier, but I don't know if I want to get into that. I just Crypto says just keep being you. I have no option. I can only be me. That's my only choice, right, Micah? Look at your little hair, little helmet hair. You got a nice widow's peak. Gosh dang it! What's with the kid?
It's a widow's peak.
It's when your hair goes like this. Hold your. Let's see your hair again. Micah has a flip on widow's peak.
Oh, it's called a widow's peak.
If you like widow's peak,
I have no idea why it's called a widow peak.
Why do you draw so many of your characters with your hairline instead of a widow's peak?
That's true.
Yeah.
Is it?
You only
like-
draw.
I don't draw anyone with my hairline. I have a horrible hairline.
You do.
No, I don't, because my hairline goes like up like this.
Well, that's because you're balding.
No, it's not. It's just that's my hairline.
I think I have a notch.
Shelly says, "Thank you so much, Mike. Waking up to go to work. Love your artworks. Wish I had the talent. Morning. Happy New Year. Love the kiddos. Happy New Year to you, Shelly. Get to work and have a great day. And God bless you." I'm going with the comic book hut if you give War Campaign another chance. I'm not. Victor, do whatever you want. I'm giving everybody. I just wiped my entire block list out. So the first person I expect to have to block again is Sketch Therapy. But I'm hoping I don't have to. But I'm pretty sure I will.
Out of here.
Because that guy can't resist. I show up in any chat, on anyone's channel, and Sketch is there, and I say anything, and he just goes into his conniption fits. So
Hey, be careful.
hoping I don't have to, but fully expecting to have to. If he ever shows up to my channel again, I'm gonna guess he lasts about 1 week. It'd be nice to have Sketchy back, says Josh Graydon. Sketch absolutely hates me now, Josh. I set off some sort of a psychotic reaction. Not psychic. Psychotic reaction. Eden, are you drunk? Better not.
Find that.
I'll blow him off, yeah. Kevin says I used to be the weird guy around here until Victor showed up. Yeah, and Kevin, you filled that space for Sketch. I always gotta have that guy. Right now, Victor's that guy. So, oh my gosh, it's a chair. Don't you know how to sit in a chair?
It's like, oh, it's balanced. That's why I kept falling.
Is Sketch still around? I haven't heard that name in months. He's been blocked on my channel 4 months, Crypto. But
Why?
he is still on everyone else's channel. So yeah. Sketch is okay, but when he starts spamming the chat, it can get a little annoying. Yeah, we don't do spams here. We don't do spam here. Seems Eden had a very good New Year's Eve. Did you get into the cider, Eden? Mogwai Mafia has the ears to hear everything in indie comics. Watch out. Maybe Sketch will somehow come to peace with everything. Hey, you know what, Awful? You never know. You never know.
It is the 20s.
It is the roaring 20s. They have begun. They are an hour and 39 minutes old now. Ba 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 da 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 da.
This decade, I'm going to move out, get married, and have kids.
It usually is.
I hope so.
Or maybe I'll die.
Mike was Fran Drescher, the nanny. Really, woman? Really the woman you wanted to marry for her widow's peak? Yeah. No. He didn't say he forgave anyone. He just gives a second chance to people commenting and chatting on his channel. Yeah, no, I forgive anyone who actually actively repents. That's my duty as a Christian. But that is also their responsibility. Risey Lee for Australian $5 says crypto is trying to steal my Mogwai. What do you mean you don't think that's accurate?
Because, like, if you're not forgiving someone, that's only hurting you. Like, that's only, like, having that unforgiveness inside of you.
No. What you're thinking of is a grudge. But I believe that forgiveness is a transaction. And you cannot have a transaction all by yourself.
Yeah.
Does God forgive anyone unless they repent?
Oh my God.
Eden?
Move out, marry, and have kids, but not in that order.
Don't laugh. Why are you laughing?
What?
It's not funny.
I'm gonna turn 40, and you're gonna turn 50. How do you feel about that? You're gonna be 50. 50 years old.
I won't look 50.
According to you.
That's true. That'll be what 50 looks like. This is what 48 looks like. Sorry. Mike is not amused. No. Will you ever stream different games besides Age of Empires?
I want him to play Stanley Parable, but he won't.
Stanley Parable is a good game.
All right. Mike is not amused. This is correct. That was not amusing to me. That was a dad face if I ever saw one. Indeed. He really is a source of a lot of grief, saying Mike didn't try to fulfill soldiers, the Meg, all that. Who wants fans like that? Yeah. I just sent like a ton. I actually sent all of the Meg. I didn't get all that many Meg Lone Star for the troops. So I sent them all to Junkyard Dunn because he said that he could get them distributed out to the troops from his APO. So I sent him that first package, which I actually included, which I don't think he showed on Twitter, but I included a bunch of dog tags. And then I sent him 4 or 5 other boxes, just heavy medium flat rate boxes, just packed to the gills with comics and trades. So yeah, they did go out to the troops in the field this time around in whole. I want to beat you at something, Senpai. Well, you could probably beat me at Age of Empires, honestly.
Senpai. You're not anyone's upperclassman, okay? You're not even
You have a problem, Eden?
Yeah. Creepy. Don't call him senpai.
Kevin says, I was stunned when I turned 50. I thought it'd be much older when that happened. I know, right? It's a weird thing when you age. You don't really feel your age unless you're trying to do something terribly physical, and then you're like, I can't do what I did when I was 18 anymore. But other than that, you generally kind of just feel like you're still 21.
I understand you completely.
You understand me? How am I the same age as Mike? Well,
possibly you were born in the same year and same approximate time period.
wow, it's like my little clone. That's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah. If you stream from Xbox, you could party up with other people easier. I know. I don't know. Probably. I do want to play some. I do miss playing Call of Duty, but I don't know. I'm just really in an Age of Empires kind of thing right now. So, Junkyard done. There he is. Dog tags were there. Drop some off with USO, and we'll mail out the rest. Have 4 packages waiting at the post office. Might be more books for the troops. Junkyard done. That is exactly what that is. I'm going to click on this because I like reading it. Mac looks really, really good. Well, thank you, Victor.
Said no one. No, I'm just kidding.
Where's My Shark Book was a meme that did not age well. True.
Right there.
True. Where's My Shark Book? Shark Book. Ooh, I can't believe the decade is over already. Time flies. Oh, man. We had to sit through we had to sit through
Gundam style.
Wait, when did Barack Obama take office?
Rode over a hill and I landed over the hill and this
2008.
thing just flies
We had to
in the air.
sit through most of Barack Obama's presidency. That dragged on forever. Rise Elite for $2 Australian says, I own the Mogwai, not crypto. Mogwai. All right. Victor. I don't know why I speak the way I do. Why did you read my comment with the voice of like some illiterate hick? What did I do? Is that the voice I did? That's terrible. Why would you say illiterate? Illiterate. Terrible. That's right. That is correct. My wife is from the South. I will have you know, young man. Call my wife an illiterate hick just because she doesn't know how to read. Obama is a good person, but he did nothing in office. That does not make him a good person. I don't need to get into. I just disagreed quite a bit. Quinn, you sound like Daniel Craig in Knives Out. Wasn't it great, Quinn? Yeah, we just saw it. Wasn't it great? You want to jump in here for a minute, buddy? Not my monkeys, not my circus. Just popped in to say hi. Off to get some. Wow, that just zipped right off there.
Breakfast.
Break fast. Holy moly, smooth, charming, southern gentleman, Mike. I dig it. Thank you, Victor.
Well,
Quinn!
just a moment ago, he was criticizing it.
So good. That's right. That is correct. That movie was so good. I didn't even see it coming. I didn't see who the killer was.
Like, of course, the whole time I was
always
like, why'd they, obviously it's something else, there has to be another twist, because why'd they reveal all that so early? That's obviously not.
Yep. You silver-tongued devil. Risey is Mogwai campaign. Do not trust him. Rebel Comics Mogwai Mafia has been best Mogwai. No water. I have no idea what. Oh, no water after midnight. No water after. See, if you get water on a mogwai after midnight, then it replicates, and then you end up with a bunch of mogwai. But the other mogwai are bad little mogwai, because if you feed a mogwai after midnight, he becomes a gremlin.
Oh yeah. Killed 2 for.
See that movie?
And I found the supply drop.
I can come and talk Knives Out for a bit. That sounds like fun. Hold on a second. Let me grab the invite for you. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Bing, bang, paste. Paste. All right. Never get them wet, period, no matter the time. That's right. Just don't feed them after midnight. Thank you very much. I get the mental picture of Victor as a bald dude wearing a silver chain who has a home gym next to his bed.
Is this accurate, Victor?
I have no idea. How do you know that global warming is a scam? Every proponent, said Brandon Moore, seems to get rich and buy oceanfront property like Obama. Yeah, I've been really. I need a bottle of water. Can you go get me a bottle? Oh, you're sitting in the thing.
Yeah,
I've really been enjoying seeing the old articles from literally 20 years ago today, saying that like England would be glacial, or what are the different posts? England would be like in another ice age by 2020, right? Like all of these prognostications from the year 2000, when Al Gore lost the election, and then started being the high priest of global warming. All of those predictions are absolute garbage. So let's see. Well, you do not, Matt. Matt, what? What did Matt say? What am I missing here? Damnation says, is the earth flat? It depends on your perspective. Maybe.
Yeah.
No. I don't find any credible evidence that the world is flat.
If the Minecraft world is infinite, how does the sun go around it?
It's not infinite.
Okay, then never mind.
The world limit's about 20 million blocks.
What's up, brother? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Yeah.
So where were you when the clock struck midnight?
I was like almost asleep. I was laying in my bed, like just, I don't know.
And now it's 5 o'clock in the morning. What are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, I have a weird sleep schedule. I don't
Apparently.
have a sleep schedule at all.
So who'd you go see Knives Out with?
I went alone because nobody else wanted to see it with me. They were like, "What is that movie? I don't get it."
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Aww.
I have lame friends. All of my cool friends like moved away a long time ago. So.
Oh man.
Like,
My wife, I wanted to go see it with my wife the other night, and she flaked on me. And then she went and saw it with her father the next day, while I was at church with the high school group.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. I didn't expect it.
Right?
I didn't expect what was the whole deal. It was the way everything just unfolded was pretty cool, and I like that type of story, like the whodunit story. And this.
Yeah. Have you seen Brick?
No, I haven't seen
Brick
that.
was his first film. It was done on like a freaking shoestring budget.
Ryan Johnson.
Yeah, it's got you ever watch Third Rock from the Sun?
No, I don't think so.
All right, well, it's got one of the actors from that. It's got one of the actors from Kick-Ass. They're younger guys, but it's this great like staccato beat, like sort of Cary Grant-esque scripting and dialogue, and it's like, man, it's such a unique and well-crafted story, and it's done for so cheap. It's You got to check it out. It's a whodunit in that sort of a style, set in a high school setting.
So Ryan Johnson just likes that type of story too. He likes
that. You know what? That is his wheelhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, The Last Jedi had its problems.
Mm-hmm.
Looper, I thought, was actually his weakest film. Have you seen Brothers Bloom?
No, I haven't seen Brothers Bloom. No.
That is my favorite. I don't know. Maybe this one is my favorite now. But Brothers Bloom was my favorite Ryan Johnson film prior to this. I was a big Ryan Johnson fan. I was stoked he was doing a Star Wars movie. But
no, this movie really threw me for some loops, right? Because like it was funny the thing that it did, because it reveals, like, it shows you how the guy like dies in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Which, like, typically that's like reserved for like the end, and like, oh, like this is how it happened.
Yeah.
So it's like, what? So how is it showing me like what happened at the beginning? So I was like, wait, what is it about then? So it was really cool, like the way it just like doesn't unfold in the way that you think it's going to unfold.
Right.
And,
Yeah, except for he tells you right up front. He's like, things just kind of fall into place and the truth reveals itself.
Yeah.
And that's what happens. It's like, I'm telling you what's going to happen at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
It's not. Risey Lee for Australian $2 says, my Mogwais get paid crypto lies. Oh my God. They're speaking in code in the chat. So
we're talking about Mogwais.
Mogwais, you've seen Gremlins, right?
Yeah, of course.
See, Eden? Of course, he said. She hasn't seen it yet.
Really? It's classic.
Then how did you not know what Mogwai was?
Because it's been a while.
Wow. She hasn't seen it for a while.
Yeah. I love like 80s and movies. That did come out in the 80s, right?
Yes.
We
got onto that because we were talking about Phoebe Cates.
I don't think I've seen that.
No, Phoebe Cates is the actress. She was. Wait, how did we start talking about Phoebe Cates?
Wait, what was she in?
Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I Love You to Death. Gremlins. She was the girlfriend in Gremlins.
Okay.
Drop Dead Fred.
Drop Dead Fred.
Yeah. She was all that in a bag of chips in the 80s.
Really?
And she married Kevin Kline and kind of retired.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Daniel Craig's accent in Knives Out was interesting. I was a little bit thrown off by it at first.
Yeah.
I was like, what
Who
is
are you?
It was a bunch of different stuff, kind of. I don't know. It sounded Southern sometimes, and sometimes he sounded more like British. And then I was like, I don't know.
Really? I didn't get that. I thought he held it pretty well.
It was pretty good. I don't know. It threw me off at first. I was like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm Southern. I live in the South, so so it's like.
And that's an interesting thing because people from like Europe or even in other parts of America, they don't understand that there's a difference between like Louisiana or Georgia and North Carolina Southern accents.
It's supposed to be Georgia, right? Wasn't it?
I don't.
He said something about Columbus. He said something about Georgia, and then I did see a sign that said Columbus, and I didn't know.
Oh, did he?
I know Daniel Craig's character was like my father. I grew up in Georgia or something like that. So,
all right. Well, if you're in Georgia, that probably would have stuck in your head a little more.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, man, this cast though, like the cast in this movie was pretty insane too, right?
It was so well executed. Yeah, right. The acting is really good. I mean, even such an eclectic, and that's another thing that he is such a good writer director because the characters themselves were so unique from each other. Right?
Everybody stood out.
Realistic. Like the family.
The family?
The
family dynamic. Oh, yeah, the political arguments.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah, that was great. That was great.
Because I know people who talk like that. Right?
Dude, yeah.
So... It's funny, he's Ryan Johnson's a very left-wing guy, but and you could tell he wasn't really giving you a very thoughtful. But I know left-wing people that talk just like that,
like the married in character, the one that married the guy that died. He was insufferable. Yeah, she was awful. I hated her so much.
Yeah, I think there's someone in my family like that.
Because she's like so fake, and she's like trying to and she's like stealing money from the guy, and I'm just like, oh god, I hate it. I won't spoil
I
it.
wouldn't say that on stream. Oh my god.
You write it down.
I'm not gonna say. Jeez Louise. Yeah, she's insufferable, but she's yeah. I don't want to spoil anything. I want everyone to see this movie, whether you
For
see it
sure.
on DVD or on Amazon or whatever. Yeah, it's it's a great movie. Let's see.
And I love the metaphor too with the name Knives Out. It was like multi-layered. You know, because when the stuff really starts to go down, like everybody's knives come out. Everyone's just got knives pointing at each other. They're just like, ah.
Yeah, it was interesting the usage because he did, you know, he said it at the end of the movie, but like in a family situation. I know this used to be a thing. I don't know. You probably don't know anything about Comicsgate, but there's in the beginning of this comics movement that we were very, very unified, and our sort of motto was knives out, never knives in. Right? We don't attack each other. We defend each other against those who attack us. And it was that fell apart really quick.
Oh no.
That particular mantra just vanished like.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Comicsgate. What is that even?
All
right, long story.
Well, a couple of 3 years ago, it was a group of comics critiquers on YouTube, you know, who echoed things that I've heard you say. It was a very standard, like, we want, you know, we're tired of people in comics treating customers like crap, for one thing, because you would get these people who are like on Twitter. I don't want to name all the names, but you know, Mark Wade, Gail Simone, whatever. And they would be like, you know, if you don't like my comics, they're not for you, so don't buy them. And it's like, you're trying to sell comic books. You should be treating customers or possible customers with a modicum of respect.
Yeah.
Right? So this is one part of the platform. The other thing was stop interjecting all of this social justice pablum in our entertainment.
Oh yeah.
Right. Like the same things you're talking about, you know, changing a character's nationality or whatever for the sake of political correctness and all this kind of stuff. And it became, this was just following Gamergate, and it like the far left people in comics, I can't remember I don't know who started, but started trying to label this group of people Comicsgate. Right. And instead of saying like, well, gosh, that's a pejorative. They're like, fine, you want to call us Comicsgate? We'll be Comicsgate. So they picked it up and used it as a shield instead. Right. And so there was this unified thing. It was and then the pros came in, and guilty as charged. I was one of the pros, because we saw this movement of people who had this shared identity, and they wanted to we wanted to serve this community of people who just wanted good comics without political stuff rammed down your throat, treating the customers right. We wanted to give them the market that they had been asking for. But it turned into sort of the private fiefdom of one particular creator, because he was the biggest voice, and he could he and his little cadre of internet trolls could sort of gatekeep the whole community, right? And say, if you're not Comicsgate enough, then whatever. And so I bowed out, and then so they turned on me, and
all these groups always like eat themselves. I don't know. It's super weird. I don't know, because I think when people think of like an online communities are not like real communities. It's just a bunch of people like It's just a bunch of people that are like kind of vaguely connected by like one thing that they like. It's not a legit community in the same way that a real community is a community.
Yeah. Well,
You
there's
know,
there's another group that just goes by a hashtag, and the thing is, it's not really a group. It's just
yeah.
a hashtag. You heard of the fandom menace,
Yeah. The
right?
Star Wars people.
Yeah. Well, there's no nobody leads the fandom. They just say like, if you agree that Star Wars should be better, and you have
The fandom menace.
you're part of the fandom menace. Well, I mean, if you want to be, there's
Mhm.
no gatekeepers. There's nobody trying to say who can and can't be. That's the way the hashtag should be, right? It's like it's a freaking hashtag, for Pete's sake. You're just trying to connect with people who agree, and so you put a hashtag on your tweet or whatever it is.
Stuff just gets so out of hand so quickly online, especially when you have people, individual people trying to take ownership of something.
Yep. That's exactly what happened. Yes. Someone turned it in from a movement started by a whole bunch of different people into pretty much their own personal brand.
It's about me now.
That's right.
Forget everybody else.
It's funny. It's like what happened.
I don't know. I mean, that scenario plays out a lot online.
Yeah.
It's a wild, wild world out here. That's why you got to stay away from everybody.
No, that is not the
everybody.
answer,
No,
Quinn.
that's not true. 2019 was not the best year for me as far as like online community.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, whatever.
Do you want to tell everyone your problems?
No, it's fine. I've already talked about it enough.
But that's on your channel.
Yeah.
Actually, you haven't even been on for a while, huh? I mean, streaming.
Streaming on my channel? No. Last time I streamed on my channel was a few months ago.
Yeah.
Well, we recently just started back streaming a couple days ago. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know. I was there.
Mhm.
Yeah. Shelly says, "Thank you. Listening to you, Mike. I know I've raised my son very well. Independent thinkers, respectfully allowing others to think." Very good, Shelly. I don't know how else to respond to that. But yeah, I mean, yeah, everyone has the right to their own opinion.
Yeah, definitely.
Jiminy Cricket says, "Happy New Year, everyone." Happy New Year, Jiminy.
Happy New Year.
Jiminy is the guy. Like when I first just started live streaming, I was coming over from Facebook, and my first live stream, it was me and Jiminy was in the chat. It was just I had one person watching, and it was Jiminy Cricket.
That's so funny.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere, right?
Yeah, that's definitely true. I didn't live stream on my channel until like I guess at a late stage after I already had like somewhat of a following. I don't remember exactly when I did my first live stream.
Oh, really?
Probably been long deleted. Like I went back and deleted a bunch of my old videos like a year ago.
Yeah, you gotta find a way to keep the live streams going and bring that audience in regularly. And build it up, because I see people with your kind of numbers, and their live streams will get like 2,000-3,000 people, which I mean, dude, that's money.
Yeah, for sure.
That is freaking money.
Yeah.
I mean, you could be making up, $20,000-$30,000 a month in super chats if you got it up to that.
It would have to be something I would have to acclimate my audience to, which I intend on doing.
Yeah.
But it's just like something that they're not used to.
Yeah, but they love it. The ones who know about it.
Yeah,
right?
Definitely. People are really into it for sure.
It might be that you'd have to schedule particular times in the week.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of these guys do it every day though.
Yeah, like I guess about 2 years ago, I used to do live streams regularly, like about like every Wednesday. And I got pretty consistent with it, but then I like ended up just stopping because I went in like a different direction. But yeah, people really enjoyed those for when I was doing it. All those are still Those are really good streams, I think, because like I prepared them and I had topics, and I would like sometimes like read a section from the A Song of Ice and Fire books or whatever.
What's the most you can remember having on a stream at once?
On a stream at once, I've had some streams that have gotten a few thousand people watching before.
Wow.
But that was usually like during a season of Game of Thrones. When I used to do those A Song of Ice and Fire streams, I'd get like, I got up to like maybe like 700 people. But that was also when my channel was a lot smaller as well. So
yeah, you blew up with Dune, huh?
Yeah, I blew up with A Song of Ice and Fire first, and then a lot of other people, it got really, really popular, so it got really saturated. And then I guess a lot of those people that did A Song of Ice and Fire now just moved on to like, I guess, the next most popular, whatever. A lot of those people are doing The Witcher. But I
some of those guys heading back to Star Wars.
Yeah. Whatever. Whatever. I don't care. I've always just like, I like certain things and I like certain books, and I've always just wanted to tell people about books that I like. So I've always known that I just wanted to cover like whatever random book, whatever that I wanted to do. So I chose Dune because I just felt like it was a really good series that not a lot of people really understood that deeply, and that not a lot of people really necessarily knew about and talked about in the same way that other science fiction series were talked about.
Right.
So yeah. I did Dune, and it somehow worked out. And I guess it worked out because it was something that a lot of people weren't really talking about and doing. And I saw the potential in it, I guess.
Yeah, well,
I created Dune. I am the reason that Dune has a fan. I'm kidding. I feel like that's what people are going to glean.
Boy, you and Edwin just hit it off talking about Dune, man. I was just like sitting in the corner like...
Oh, yeah, he's a cool guy, man. Yeah, he knows his stuff. Yeah, he's got a great voice as well.
Yeah. He sounds like Sam Elliott on a good
For sure.
None of your business says try Asimov's Foundation novels. No one is talking about those.
That is actually another series that I've covered on my channel before, and I'll continue to cover them in 2020. I actually have about 4 videos on Asimov's series now, and those are pretty popular videos. I did one on the rise and fall of galactic empires and how Asimov handles that. And I break down the first Foundation book in one of those videos. And I also talk about Daniel Oliva, his, robot master god thing. If you've read the entire series, you know what that is. But yeah.
Was the one with the giant ring I was listening to, was that Asimov?
No, that is Larry Niven. You're talking about Ringworld, right?
Yeah.
That's Larry Niven. That's another old science fiction from like the 70s and stuff. That was a little bit more hokey.
Are you drinking Red Bull?
Yeah, I love Red Bull.
Have you been to sleep?
Yes, I've been to sleep. I told you I have a very weird sleep schedule.
Oh, okay. So you did sleep.
Yeah. Like I kind of stayed up for midnight and I was like, and then I went to sleep.
For like 4 hours.
I mean, ever since I became like a YouTuber full time, like my sleep schedule, it's very bizarre.
Wow.
Days of the week mean less and less.
Wait till you get older and your doctor tells you I have high blood pressure, and then you have to sleep for 8 hours a night.
God dang it.
I was like looking so forward because I always heard, when you get older, you need less sleep. And then I was like, oh, good. And then I was sleeping like 6 hours a night. And I'm like, cool, because I can get more work done because I'm a workaholic. And then I go to my doctor and I have high blood pressure. He's like, well, you have to make sure you get at least 8 hours of sleep. And I'm like,
I've been lied to.
What? 8 hours of sleep? But I do it. And
I've been freaking lied to. Yeah, I was told that too, that you can get less sleep when you get older.
Yeah.
Freaking lies, man.
Kevin Ryan.
The lies they tell us.
Yes. You can tell how beautiful my daughter is because she gets all the beauty sleep she needs.
Only on vacation.
Oh, yeah. How's your homework coming?
Hey, Quinn, tell Mike to give you some of his hair. To give me some of his hair, okay? I need it. Well, some guy named Josh wants your hair. So
Josh. Well, give me some.
I thought,
I actually have a big chunk of it in my drawer. I have about 10, 11 inches just
really?
cut off. It's like 2 or 3 haircuts worth of ponytails.
Whoa,
Just
it's a lot of hair, dude.
Yeah. Well, on those sites where you can sell your hair, they pay a lot for mixed Asian hair.
Really? So
I've never sold it, but I've looked it up.
That's so funny. Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about Asian hair. They're just.
I always hear about Indian hair when people will just like vaguely say Indian hair. I think they mean Native American hair. They'll be like, Native American hair is so good. I don't know.
Yeah. It's probably easy to make wigs out of because it's so straight.
Yeah.
And it's thick and straight, so it's probably easier to handle.
Mhm.
Blonde hair can be like so fine. He is cloning an army of foot artists. What? Okay, so there was this one random stream. So my friend Cecil, we were actually another guy, Ethan, drew this Darth Vader with his foot one time.
Whoa,
and then John Malin drew this tank with his foot. And then we were on Cecil's stream because I had drawn this dragon with my foot. I don't know where it is. And I showed it to him, and like nobody believed I drew it with my foot because it looked so good. And I'm like, I did. So Cecil, we were on his stream, and he made me film me drawing something live. So I drew another dragon with my foot, and this time I did it from a 3/4 view, and it was really cool. And then I drew Boba Fett with my foot, and everyone was like, I can't draw that with my hands.
Yeah, they're not as good. Freaking losers.
So now I am known as the greatest foot artist on YouTube.
Yeah. So John Malin's Indiegogo is doing really good, huh?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. He set up that variant cover, and yeah, it's kicking butt.
Yeah.
He has a particular like I leave mine open, right? Because I get a sale or 2 or 3 every day or 2 or 3, so it's a constant like trickle of people who just discover my, they might have discovered it through being on your show or being on Order the Green Hand, or just people stumbling onto my channel. Lone Star in the description, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already checked it out.
Hey, I got the PDF.
Your link's on there too. Sign up for Quinn's graphic novel Tadia.
Yeah,
Tadia as well.
Yeah, I got the PDF for Tadia. I mean, not for Tadia, for Lone Star. Yeah, I'll probably read it today. Yeah, I'll read it today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looking forward to seeing your thoughts, or hearing your thoughts.
For sure.
I can't really see your thoughts.
I'm excited about it. You can see into my mind.
I'm not a Bene Gesserit yet.
Bene Gesserit actually can't read minds. They can't see thoughts. That's only a thing.
They can get all the cues from your. Did you like it? Oh, I guess you did.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, yeah. And well, I'm not gonna say. So I was gonna say something about later in the books when it gets kind of crazier with the other sisterhood, but I shouldn't.
Yeah. Yeah, so I leave mine open. John does his for his 60 days, and then
okay, so it's like you gotta get it now, otherwise you're not gonna get it.
Yeah, and so his has been closed for 3 or 4 months, right? And then so Edwin's really a big fan of numbers. Like he likes to look at numbers. That's what he does for his job, actually. And so he was like looking through all the numbers of all the books on Indiegogo and how well they have done, and he saw that my book Lone Star 2 was number 5 on the top 100 Indiegogo books. John's was number 6. That irritated John. He was $3,000 behind me.
Dang.
Right. The funny thing is, John has been swearing up and down for the past 2 years that he hates doing variant covers.
But he did one.
Out of spite, he was on this show and they were going through this thing. It was just grating on him. And he's like grinding his teeth, and he's like, "I'll be back." So he leaves the show. He goes and he sets up this Indiegogo with this piece of art he had just gotten from Andrew Huerta. He comes back and he's like, "Yeah, okay, so I'm doing a variant cover, 30 days. I just need to get to $3,000." And it just blows up. What's he at? He's at 20-something thousand now, and doing fantastically well. And I'm like, I'm so glad you finally listened to me about doing variant covers.
Yeah, but he's glad he did too. Wow,
he did win. He did win. And between him and I, it was always kind of a competition. So
that's so funny though.
Yeah,
he did a variant cover and broke his principles just to spite you.
That is correct. But hey, you know what? He's making it's a lot of extra money in his pocket.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm glad he did for his sake.
Yeah.
Let's see. What are people saying? OP Dog says, "Dude's white knighting." I don't even know which dude he's referring to or what he's talking about. Fire Dragon. When I showed up, I said Happy New Year, to which I got no reply, and yet others showed up and say the same thing and get replies. I guess I'm not cool enough.
Nope, you're not.
Happy New Year, Fire Dragon.
I'm just kidding.
Now, when Quinn got here, I started paying a little less attention to the chat. I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat. But I have a guest I have to spend time chatting with.
Exactly. I must be entertained.
It's a chat thing.
Yeah,
They're talking. Okay. Muerte Enunciada. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Muerte is one of my biggest supporters. Big original art buyer and supports a lot of the different tiers on the campaign. So Muerte. This is Quinn. Quinn is doing an awesome new graphic novel. I'm not going to say who I'm talking to, but I'm talking to an artist about doing it. I'm sort of art directing the project. His link is in the description if you want to jump on there. It says sign up for Quinn's new graphic novel, Tadia Here. That will take you to his mailing list, and you will be able to get special offers and special sneak peeks as well through that mailing list as we progress in the development of this project. So everyone, please do
1,000 emails. I'm at like 993. So
993.
Yeah, I need 7 more.
All right, 7 more. And ladies and gentlemen, the 7th person, the 1,000th person to sign up for his email will get a signed Tadia print of the book cover. Or maybe not the book, the promo art cover. Art. Whatever. It's a poster. It's a print.
Yes.
So, if 7 of you decide, I want that now, do go there, sign it. There's 49 of you now here. I'm sure all of you haven't signed up, but then again, you may have.
Man, if Quinn doesn't get an Ideas of Mike and Miller variant, bruh. What?
Yeah, I will be doing a cover, whether that's the main cover or the variant cover or whatever. I will be.
Ideas of Mike and Miller.
Ideas of Mike and Miller.
That's hilarious. Happy New Year, Junkyard. Done.
Happy New Year. Oh, Muerte just signed up.
Awesome.
Right, thank you, Muerte. Junkyard said he signed up earlier and cannot wait. Right on. So what do you got planned for this day, this brand new decade, this brand new year?
Well, I'm gonna work on some YouTube stuff, write some videos. That's what I'm gonna do. Get some.
How long have you been doing your YouTube channel?
This YouTube, well, about, I don't know, 4 years, I think.
4 years. So you were in college when you started.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did you graduate, or did you just I'm just gonna get money from YouTube? Screw this.
I just graduated this year.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
I just I was already working in comics, so I'm like, yeah, screw this.
Yeah, almost. Like I went through like a lot of stuff with like school. I was majoring in computer science at first, and then I switched schools, and then I decided to do journalism, and then there was like a whole thing, and I lost a bunch of credits, and it was just like But then yeah, I finally did it. So
Mm. Right. Oh. So what was your major?
journalism.
Journalism. All right. Cool. Will there be a drawn and quartered today? There will be, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna do Dungeons and Dragons tonight.
Dungeons and Dragons. I've never played Dungeons and Dragons.
D&D. It's
I always wanted to, but
And
like
everyone gonna make their own character, and then they have.
I haven't thought that deeply into it. It's just we'll do something. Mike, doesn't Quinn look and sound like Heath Ledger?
what? No. What? That's a first.
Yeah, I'm not quite getting the connection. But
I don't know. Maybe my voice sounds similar. I don't know. I would have to. I don't know. I never think my voice
Victor is known for saying things that are just a little bit off the wall, so take that with a grain of salt. All right, Sheila, we will see you later on the workday. Shelly, I'm sorry. It's late here. I meant to be on here for 10 minutes, and it's been an hour and 37 minutes. So somehow I'm screwing up my schedule as well. Dungeons and Dummies, boo. Let's do a good topic to start the decade.
Draw my Dragonborn character.
Everyone, what?
Josh graded. What's with you and hair? What is with you, dude?
Can you? Okay, it's 2:25 my time. It's like 5:25 your time. Somewhere in between there, we've got the people who are staying up way too late to be watching live streams on YouTube. So
There's an explanation.
Oh, there is.
For Victor.
Oh, for Victor, he's got the beady black eyes, cheekbone, the whole facial structure. If he had long hair, kind of balding, that's it.
What?
All right.
Calliope at night says Quinn has the eyes and cheekbones of Heath Ledger. I don't think so. I don't know.
I kind of want to look up Heath Ledger now. Okay, weirdly, I'm kind of seeing what they're talking about now. This is strange.
Oh man. I don't know. I'll never see it even if I look at pictures of Heath Ledger. So,
dude, you should do the Joker makeup.
The Heath Ledger.
And then
Joker.
get a green wig and see how
that.
Okay, here's one. Mecha McCheese says, "Let's draw Quinn's hair for D&Q." I don't know.
People just want to see my hair. Sorry. No.
Doesn't Heath Ledger have an Australian accent? No, he does not. Heath Ledger is dead.
Yes, exactly.
He has no accent at all. What? What? Well, he said it in the present tense. If he'd have said didn't Heath Ledger, then I would have agreed. Calliope says, "Sorry, Quinn, we are not trying to torture you." No, that's just the result.
Mm-hmm. I don't believe you.
Let's do Dr. Claw. You know, it's hard because have you ever watched one of the Drawn and Quartered?
I have seen you do those streams before where everyone's just drawing and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard because you're trying to come up with new stuff every week and not trying to do stuff over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
And people have been asking for D&D. What? Oh, he didn't keep saying Studio Ghibli. You ever watch any anime?
I've seen some anime. I'm not the biggest anime person, though, if I'm being honest.
It's all right.
I've got to get more anime that I really like. I know I don't know. I got I don't know. I guess as a kid, some of my cousins and my brothers watched a lot of really bad anime or what I thought was really bad. So it kind
Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I never got Dragon Ball, but it like really threw me off of anime.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, some of my friends to this day still watch Dragon Ball Z, and I'm always like, I don't get it. I've never gotten it. I don't know. And I guess
the animation is horrible.
Yeah.
And the stories are just.
I barely remember what it's about. I know they scream a lot and they shoot like giant bolts of nuclear energy at each other, and then
that's what it's about.
If they fight well enough, they get Dragon Balls and they can make a wish. And I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's very bad. Brandon Moore said you would love Full Metal Alchemist.
I've seen bits of that show, and I've started watching a little bit of Attack on Titan, and it's pretty good. So
yeah, Attack on Titan. Are you watching the dubbed or the subbed?
I was watching the one with subtitles. Yeah.
Okay.
On Hulu. Should I watch?
The dub has some horrible voices.
Okay,
but that's one of the rare things that the anime is actually so much better than the manga. The manga, the drawings are like, it's like, how did anyone publish this?
Interesting.
The animation for season 2. Yeah, season 2 is very good.
Yeah. Oh, Mecha says, you don't understand Dragon Ball Z because you don't understand masculinity.
Shut up. I mean, are you being facetious?
Mecha McCheese. By all means, explain yourself.
That what masculinity is? Just like screaming and then
no, standing here for 20 minutes, powering up. This is masculinity.
Oh man.
Oh, it's terrible.
There are some like I don't know if these are technically anime, but like they're like horror graphic novels by this guy named Jong E2. I think that's how you say his name. And one of them is Uzumaki, and it's like the horror of the spiral. And he's got like they're like all in black and white. Those are mangas. Those are really good. I like those. But as far as anime shows or movies,
Mecha does explain. He says he grew up watching Dragon Ball Z and now can bench 400 pounds.
Makes sense. That seems legit.
That does make sense.
Yeah.
Eden put it on this Studio Ghibli D&Q. We'll maybe do that. Actually, I do like that idea.
Studio Ghibli?
Studio Ghibli does some great stuff.
I like some Studio Ghibli stuff. I like Spirited Away.
Yep.
And I like a lot of those movies.
You should read Liar Game. Have you heard of that?
No, I haven't.
Me either.
People always recommend an anime called Berserk to me. They're always like, Berserk, you'll love it. And I'm like, okay. But maybe I'll watch it one day.
Yeah, I don't have time. My problem is that I have to pay attention to anime, so it's not something I can do while I'm drawing.
That's a problem with a lot of stuff. Well, not that I draw when I watch stuff, but it's like there's certain stuff that I don't want to watch until like I'm willing to invest like all of my mental effort into watching. Like if it's something that's like, oh, this is really good and I need to pay attention, then I want to be in a state where I can just really watch it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Not just passively, just kind of watch it and miss everything.
Mecha says, if you watch Dragon Ball Z and you don't want to fight people, go to the doctor. Your testosterone levels are dangerously low. Soy levels. What, Victor, are you sell?
Dragon Ball Z.
I know, it's just, the animation is so freaking bad. You know, the funny thing is when my kids were little, I know some of them still are, but like I wouldn't let them watch shows that had bad animation.
Yeah.
There was a time there, you know, you're only about a few years older than Elijah. But you know, there's time where they were producing a lot of 3D animated stuff that was just absolute garbage.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm like, you're not watching that. The animation is terrible.
I'm sure I watched a lot of terrible animated stuff. I'm sure I did.
Like, I want my kids to be animation snobs. Okay. Mecha says animation might be bad in some cases, but the character designs are recognizable in silhouette
because they look ridiculous.
Yeah.
No.
No, actually, Chuck Dixon. You know who Chuck Dixon is?
Who's Chuck Dixon? I don't think I know Chuck
Comic book
Dixon.
writer. He created Bane. He wrote
Oh, okay.
Robin and
I
Batman,
didn't know his name. No.
Punisher. But he was saying a similar thing about, you know, comic characters or characters in general. Their silhouette is very important, right? Like Batman.
Oh yeah, that's
You
true.
can
Yeah.
recognize that's Batman. It's Wolverine, you know. I don't know. I guess Deadpool too, just because of the thing and the
Yeah, for sure. Like the sword thing.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess the Dragon Ball Z characters just like they were like weird hair and stuff.
Yeah.
But don't a lot of them have like the same weird looking hair? Like, isn't there like Goku
Right.
and Gohan, and they look almost identical, even though one's the dad and one's the son? I don't know.
Right.
don't
First
know.
time, Steve Swanson says, the first time I watched Dragon Ball Z, I thought it was stuck on repeat because one dude screamed for a minute, then another guy screamed for a minute, and then they ran at each other and screamed for a minute.
I remember that like it would be a whole episode of like them like, and they wouldn't even fight the entire episode. It'd be like the next episode. I remember that. Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, I think that's the episode I watched too.
Sometimes he would turn into a giant monkey for no reason. I don't know.
Dragon says, yes, they should be able to identify a character by its silhouette for that iconic look. It's true. It's true. No, it is good. Hard to do all the time, though. Goten and Goku has the same hair.
I don't know who those people are. Why are they all named Go something?
Josh says that's every episode. Yeah, I know. That was kind of the joke. I don't know. So are you starting your day now, or are you going back to bed?
Yeah, I'm gonna like sit in here and like work on some stuff for a little bit, and then I don't know. We'll see what happens.
All right. Well, I'm gonna wrap this up because it is almost 2 hours after for my 10-minute stream. It's a little.
You were gonna stream for 10 minutes.
I was gonna stream for 10 minutes just to say happy New Year to everybody, and 2 hours later, here we
Just
go.
extended.
But
All right.
thanks for popping in, Quinn. And again, everybody, make sure you go down. Did you check to see if you got over 1,000?
Oh, let's see.
Get down to the description. It says sign up for Quinn's graphic novel Tadia here, and you will get signed up for his awesome new graphic novel coming out
God,
next.
you guys are sick. It's 998.
998. Only two. Oh my gosh, that means the next two people, one of you is guaranteed to win
Seriously.
Quinn's signed print. So if two of you could please sign it before I get done, telling you to go and check out Lone Star issue 1 and 2 and Monster Hunt at the link in the description as well. Is it there? Did you get it?
No.
Probably takes people more than a couple seconds.
Mm.
Oh, plus there's like a 15-second delay.
Hurry up.
All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna show. Where is it? Tadia. Oops.
Yeah, okay. $9.99.
$9.99. The next person gets it.
I'm refreshing it constantly, and then I can download the little the file. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Who is it?
I gotta download the file thing. How do I view this? I don't have the program to view this file because you have to download. I don't have Excel on this computer because I recently like reset the whole thing. God dang it! How do I?
Because nobody's gonna know who was the 1,000th.
Yeah.
How else can you open? I don't know. Google. How else can you open a CSV file? Yeah. I mean, I have Microsoft Office. You could probably send it to me. Let me see. Shoot, where's my Office? Microsoft.
All right, got it.
You got it?
I got to install this program real quick.
All right. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Now I just gotta know.
Yes.
Gotta know. And even if you have lost the chance to win, do go and sign up for it anyways. It's going to be a really, really cool, fun, and in-depth series of graphic novels by an artist I think you will guys all admire, if we can get him to do it. But
We can, because I was looking at his art and I really, really like it.
yeah.
Okay, installed.
Installed. We'll find out any moment. The tension is high.
It is.
I'm on the edge of my seat. Oh, not really. Back Lone Star 2. Let's see where Lone Star is.
Next.
Lone Star, $177,645. Please, if you have not already, check that out. And if you've already got it, let a friend know that you can now get Lone Star 1 and 2 and Monster Hunt all on the Lone Star campaign.
Oh my god, the suspense is killing me.
It's probably killing whoever signed up for it, too.
Program data, template office. Error writing file. Okay, I guess I'll send it to you, Mike, instead.
All right.
And since it's, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to send you the file.
Camera.
I can send it over Twitter, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'll send you the file.
All right, let me go to where's my Microsoft Office?
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Do. Yes, we were going to end the stream before it was 2:50. Open Office from Apache works. Great. No MS crap. I already have Office. Are you telling Quinn? You tired eating? You praying? When you get to know us, you will find out we are quite friendly. Who are you talking to?
It's the whole thing that's been going on in the chat. You weren't paying attention.
Oh, Fire Dragon?
I actually had Excel on my laptop.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I forgot I had it on my laptop. Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
The moment of truth.
Drum roll, please. I'm just kidding. You don't have to do a drum roll.
Downloading the file. Download CVS. Email subscribers.
The winner of.
All right. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. Oh, it happened. It closed. Okay. What is it telling me? Okay, here we go. Accept license agreement. Okay, there you go, Excel. Okay. God dang it. I think this is my first time opening Excel. A bunch of pop-ups happening. Okay, here we go. Now we're scrolling all the way down to the bottom.
Yeah, you're going to need that Excel when you go to fulfill.
And okay, yeah. How do I work this?
Number 1.
Okay, so the email for the 1,000th person. Do I say the email?
Is it just the email?
I think it's just the email. How do I stretch out this column? I don't know how to work Excel.
There should be a scroll bar on the bottom, I think. That
Uh-huh.
you can scroll to the right and see if there's any other information.
Oh my god.
Mark Trafford said, "This is riveting."
All right. Quinn struggles to use Excel. Well, your name is Mark. So whose name is Mark?
Mark Trafford?
I can see. Yeah, it's Mark's TR something.
That's probably Mark Trafford.
Okay, so it's Mark Trafford. Yeah, you're the 1,000th person.
It's Mark Trafford, probably.
Yeah, it says you're the 1,000th. So yeah, Mark Trafford, most likely. Yeah. So when I figure out how to use Excel,
Well, you just have to email him, and then he'll send you his the shipping information. So
Yeah.
do that up. All right, congratulations,
there
Mark. Congratulations, Mark. Quinn, congratulations for hitting 1,000
Oh yeah.
in 2 weeks. And in the first day
I know.
of the first decade. Well, not the first decade. The first day of the new decade.
What a way to start the new year, right?
Yes. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year, Quinn. We will see you guys later today.
Yep.
All right.
Peace out, guys.
Peace out.
Oh, it looks good on you, though.